What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds podcast. And with me, as always, is the baby new year to my father Christmas. It's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Not a lot.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't go full Christmas theme since it's, I mean, you're like I'm Father Christmas and Baby New Year, but you could have been like Rudolph and Santa. Does the war on Christmas end? We're already focused on the New Year.
No, I'm very pro Christmas. This is clearly we don't know what we're doing.
No.
So, but anyway, we since it's, the week of Christmas, this week is going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but we have a fun idea that we're going to do after our news. So, no comic reviews this week or anything, but like I said, we'll get to that. So, Casey, why don't you take us away on the news?
Alrighty. This is a light news week too, fellas,
Hmm.
and like one lady, but so we got some casting news for the new um He-Man movie, and it's Jared Leto is gonna be Skeletor. Then I also saw that Idris Elba is gonna be Man-at-Arms, and then we got some more. I'm trying to find the whole list now because I saw it as a post on Instagram, and I was like, well, I need to find the whole list, and I couldn't re-find the thing, but it's also I know Thor Bjornsson of the Mountain and World's Strongest Man fame is going to be, I think, Goat Man. And yeah, but Skeletor as um Jared Leto as Skeletor, I'm not feeling too well. I don't know about you.
No, I hate that. I don't want him to play anything ever.
Okay, so Allison Brie, which we've already heard as Evil Lynn, Idris Elba's Man at Arms. How do you feel about that? You love Idris Elba. Are you a Man at Arms fan? Are you like this is cool, or are you like,
Yeah,
whatever?
no, I think it's fine.
All right. Nicholas Galitzine as He-Man, Jared Leto as Skeletor, Camila Mendez as Tila, Bjornsson as Goatman, so I was right on that. Sam C. Wilson as Trapjaw, and then Kojo Ata as Triclops. A lot of those characters I don't know, and a lot of those actors I don't know, but you know, who knows? Maybe it's gonna be good.
Maybe I'll
I
see it no
mean,
matter what.
I think Thor Bjornsson's the only one with enough beef to be He-Man, though, out of that group of people. But whatever.
True, and he might even be too beefy. I
Yeah, I
mean, that,
mean,
that guy's huge.
right now he is because he's back to doing strongman. He took that break to do really shitty boxing for like a hot second, and he got like leaned out. And then now that he's like, I'm gonna break my record for deadlifts, I think is what he's trying to do now. He's like, I'm gonna try to break my own record again. So now he's got like a lot more beef on him than he did before.
Do you think he can do it?
Yeah, it's crazy because it's kind of like the 4 minute mile. Like when you hear stories about that, it's like that first guy. No one could do it. They're like, it's impossible. The first guy does it, and then like everyone after him fucking broke it. And then like no one was like, oh, you can't ever do this. Eddie Hall, he's very dramatic about it, but he's like, I took 10 years off my life and I had internal brain bleeds and all this shit. And then like Thor does it no problem. Like, he beats his record by one, no problem. And so then it's like, yeah, these like Mitchell Hooper's about to do it, is about to break Thor's record. And I have a feeling after he does that, Thor's just going to break Mitchell Hooper's record.
I got you. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazier than nature do that.
What's really crazy though about Thor is he's like, I think our age
Right.
and he looks 50. It's like that's what steroids do to you.
Right. It's not for me. Not for me.
Yeah, you're not gonna be
Not
hopping
gonna
up on a bunch of
juice up on
not
steroids.
gonna like, oh, but dude, you're 33. I mean, now's the time to be breaking world records. Come
That's
on,
right.
bud.
That's right.
You're in your prime.
Yeah. My back just cracked even thinking about it. All right. My one bit of news. We're getting a new Secret Six series. Not written by Drew. I was very
That's
disappointed.
It's crazy. I figured he, got the hype back up for it that DC's like, well, we got to now.
I was talking to him about this. I was like, do you think they chose that pitch to maybe garner some hype for a new series? And he was like, maybe. He said that he thought
Yeah.
about that too. So, but the thing is, it's a different team. So this is written by Nicole Maines, with art by Steven Segovia. Is Nicole Maines the Dreamer actress?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Let's look it up real quick.
She might be because it's so stupid to me because I bet you Dreamer's going to be in the comic and people are
No,
like,
she is. She is for sure.
yeah, so that's like it's one of those things where they're like, yeah, we she's the only person that can write this character. Like that's how it comes off because every time they, have her in something, she's at least getting a co-writer credit and it's like you don't have to do that.
Right.
Like she can write other things and other people can write this character. But
So here's the team. Uh, I assume Catman. It looks like Catman, but he's got a character, like a costume design change. Deadshot, Dreamer, some gal I don't know, never seen her before, and then uh oh my gosh, Jonathan Kent. I couldn't think of his name, and his boyfriend, and that's the team. Jay,
why yeah, why is he still dating that dweeb?
don't know. I don't know.
Like just have him go back with that fire bad boy, Like that was a much more interesting. They actually had chemistry
They did.
instead of all my personality is in my pink hair.
I know. Yeah, there was a lot of chemistry with that fire guy.
Yeah. It was just not written by Tom Taylor, so then they know I feel like no one's touched on it since then.
Yeah, fair enough. So anyway, yeah, that's happening. Um, so it's like they're called the Secret Six. I don't know. I mean, I guess Gail Simone made the Secret Six famous, and that wasn't the same team as like the Silver Age Secret Six, so
Yeah.
it's just like the new generation. But uh I know that the Secret Six fans are a little disappointed that it's not that same team.
Yeah. And I don't know, that team doesn't really instill much excitement from me. Like,
Yeah.
at least they're using John. That's the one plus side.
Yeah. I mean, he needs to be in something. They
Other than
they pushed
other than
him
just as the backup character in a Superman book.
right. Okay, and then Superman trailer, right?
Yes,
We got the
we
Superman teaser.
we got the Superman teaser and the Superman teaser the day before, which is just the stupidest thing. I was complaining about it to you before we got on the air. It was just like 5 seconds, and then the teaser's 40 seconds. But yeah, what'd you think of the first, not the teaser, but the teaser?
Oh, okay. I thought it looked neat. I know we texted about it the day it came out, but there were some parts of it that I really liked. You know, it's bright and colorful, which is nice. Uh, Crypto looks awesome. I think, like I told you, the that scene where he's saving that kid from the blast looks really cool. I think, Nathan Fillion looks hilarious as Guy. Um, so yeah, I'm really positive with it.
So maybe it's just my color blindness, but see, you're like it's bright. It looks so fucking dull to me. Like it really did. Like that it gave me a lot of Zack Snyder vibes in like the worst possible ways for me. 100%. Like,
I think it's just your color blindness.
but yeah. So like the part when he saves the kid is good, but really like we see Nicholas Holt or whatever the dude's name is as Lex, and he looks like the hitman. And that I'm like that looks like dog shit. Like so much of this just it to me, since I'm going to compare it again to Zack Snyder's stuff, it's like it looked like CW trying to do Zack Snyder stuff. But I'm just gonna say this: it's a teaser trailer. most of the times teaser trailers fucking suck. Like the only time I remember seeing one that got me hyped was Man of Steel, and then that movie sucked. So it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is shit, but it's like doesn't doesn't make me too excited. And then they'll be like, oh, this is so comic act. Like I hate when people say like it's so comic accurate with Guy Gardner. It's like it's really not. Like it's got the terrible haircut, but the costume,
Hmm.
not Guy Gardner's costume. Don't know what that thing is.
It's just its own
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So it's like, don't be talking comic accuracy whenever it fucking isn't. And then also when I saw Mr. Terrific, you know what I was thinking? Where's the beef?
See, I thought he did look pretty comic accurate. He looked cool.
He did, but he also looked like a 12-year-old boy. Like he doesn't look like a superhero at all. Like you gotta get plumped up a little bit. Come on.
I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to be peak human, whatever.
Yeah, this a light breeze would knock him over. Like it's a good thing he's got his force fields.
I don't know. I think he looks cool.
Yeah, it's and Superman's costume, I'm especially seeing it here, it is a letdown because it is so fucking dull. Like it does not pop at all. Which it's like I know they're because James Gunn talked about this. Uh Corn Sweat was like, we need the underwear on the outside because it'll be, better for kids to Superman's trying to save, he's trying to be a hero. And Gunn didn't want to do it. And so they probably like made a deal where it's like we're not going to draw attention to it. So like the costume just looks so dull because of it, because like nothing really pops out. And I think Superman needs to be a little bit more vibrant than that.
I mean, if costumes change between trailers and movies,
Yeah,
who knows? Who knows? I think it
yeah,
looks fine though.
yeah. I'm just still not sold on it, but at the same time, teaser trailers just fucking suck.
Also, I think that we see some league members in there. I think they're doing that just to get some hype, but I really don't think that the league's going to be in it very much at all. I think they're just going
And
to be there.
and some rumors are even going around that's like technically it's not really the Justice League. It's kind of like Max Lord's group that they're going to call something different. So it could, it's one of those things too, because it's like we'll probably get the Justice League proper after type of thing.
Well,
But
I mean, everyone said, "Oh, it's the JLI team," but
yeah,
Hawkgirl's
it's
there,
yeah.
so it's definitely not.
And
So
Mr.
it would
Terrific
make
was never in the JLI team, was he?
no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. It does make sense that it would just be Lord's team.
So we'll see
Also,
how.
I think I may have said this to you. I've talked about this trailer so much this week with customers, but um I just don't like when Lex is cast as a young guy. It just doesn't work for me. Like anytime that
Yeah.
I read Lex, he's like a guy in his early 40s or something, you know? So
Yeah,
it's just I don't like it. It didn't matter who they were going to cast if he wasn't a little bit older, it just doesn't look right to me.
yeah, I think he should be like a little bit older than Superman. And this dude might very well be older, but he looks young.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I think he is probably close to the age that you're saying. But yeah, he does have a baby face, so that doesn't help any.
Yeah. I just think back to, Man of Steel era when people were pushing for Cranston to be Lex, and it's like, yeah, like that's more what I want.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not gonna judge his performance until I see it, obviously. It's just like I don't know. It's just weird.
I'm just I've never been impressed with that guy. It's not so much like I've ever been like, oh, he's really bad, but I've also never been like, oh man, he's really good in this. It's like, no, he's just he's just always kind of a set piece. It's like, yeah, he's working off of Michael Fassbender. That's not so bad. But
Right.
when he's trying to lead a movie, you're like, when's Nicolas Cage gonna show up? because that's all I could think about whenever I was watching Renfield.
What was that? What was that zombie movie he did?
I never saw it, but I think it was Warm Bodies.
Yeah, Warm Bodies. Okay. I remember liking that at the time, but I couldn't tell you if it's actually good or not now.
Yeah.
Uh, thought I was going to say something else, but then it just left me. I don't know. Anyway, I think the big thing is just people are mostly excited that this is like finally like we're seeing something from
Yeah,
it, you know?
100%. And I think it's gonna be. I mean, I'm loving the fact that people are excited about Superman because I love Superman. So I'm
Hmm.
hoping this is actually good. And because I don't mean, I'm being honest. I don't know the last time we had a an actual good Superman movie.
Yeah.
Probably what was it? Would have been like the second Christopher Reeves movie.
Hmm.
Oh, but I will say, Corn Sweat looks like a great Clark Kent.
Hmm.
Like that's undeniable. Like so much better than Cavill's Clark Kent because Cavill's Clark Kent was just like, oh yeah, you're just very handsome. You've got glasses on. Ooh, who could you be? You know?
Yeah. Corn Sweat looks like the the bumbling oaf. Like he looks big in that suit.
Yeah, and like it just seems like they're like with Cavill, there was like, yeah, form-fitting suit, you're gonna look hot. With him, it's like, no, 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 two sizes too big suit, you're gonna look like an idiot.
Dude, Cavill's gonna look hot no matter what.
Yeah, but at least try to, make him look like Clark Kent and not just Superman in a suit.
All right. Yeah. So that's the news. I'm gonna beat Casey to it. Let us know down below what did you think of the
Yeah.
Superman
Are
teaser?
you excited to see another movie where people for some reason don't like the hero from outer space and they throw stuff at him? Or are you going to be like, huh, man, could you have thought of something different, James Gunn?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what we get. But anyway, now uh we're gonna share I'm going to share my screen with you guys on a comic, a Christmas comic that Casey and I are going to narrate for you.
Let's hope the hentai doesn't pop up when you share the screen.
You know, it probably will. It probably will. Um, so yeah, if you want to read along, you know, uh, we are a video podcast on Spotify. Also, we're on YouTube. So make your screen full size and you can read along with us.
Light
But
up your Yule log, everybody, and gather around the old TV.
this is from Batman Urban Legends, issue 10. It is a Nightwing heavy story. So let's see here. Share. Do this one. Is it good? Can you see it?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Here we go. B Mart, Bloodhaven's biggest, boxiest 24-hour store. 11:30 p.m., December 24th.
Hey, that GS5 is mine.
Nice try, heat miser. I paid for it. I have the receipt.
That was real nice of you, 'cause it was clearly in my cart.
Yeah, until you looked away. Let your guard down.
Oh, you're wrong about that, bitch.
Okay, ladies, I'll be taking this. Hey, give her knife back, creep.
He's not a creep, he's Nightwing. Hey, Nightwing, give me back my knife.
Sorry, this place is the worst. If it helps, I don't want to be here right now either. But I can't let the locals knife one another over game stations. Even if I'm not really in the Christmas spirit this year, things feel so different. Pieces are missing. People are missing. But as bad as things are, they're about to get worse. This year, the Scarecrow is solidly on the naughty list up in Arkham Tower. but a lot of his little elves really believed in his work. And I got a tip that some of them have made it all the way out to Bloodhaven. A lot of tension in a place like this tonight. Perfect place to launch an absolutely deadly fear toxin attack. Excuse me.
Hey, do you work here? Can you get me one of those Princess Battle Axe dolls?
You know, EMTs say it all the time, and they're right. The holidays are the busiest time of year for folks like us.
Hey, how come that he gets to go into the back? Do you have more stuff back there?
I'm trying to help ingrates of Bloodhaven.
Harrowing holidays to you. We bring a message from the Scarecrow of Gotham. What's scarier than Halloween? The winter holidays, of course. Afraid you've chosen the wrong gift? Dreading seeing your loved ones? Or is it just the long nights that get you down? If you're not yet afraid, you will be. After all, what is Christmas without a good fearful lesson? Ah! Ring!
See, I'm not new at this. Some of the elements of fear toxin are water soluble, so you can get a lot of it out of the air if you have a sprinkler system.
Nightwing, I saw activity on the mass cam. You've been avoiding our calls. We're making ham.
Sorry, Oracle. Working.
It's Christmas Eve. Fuck!
Someone tell these people that. They're working too.
Ah, back out, everyone. We got a bat. Dick, get over here.
Uh, Not ready. Haven't done my Christmas shopping yet.
No one cares. Just get here. Stop working.
You're working right now.
I am not working, Nightwing. I am contacting you on a work channel because you are dodging phone calls on Christmas Eve. Half our family started suiting up when you missed the first call. If I couldn't get a hold of you, Calendar Man was about to get his dates rearranged. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can shake this stuff off pretty quickly.
What stuff, Dick? Are you coming to Christmas Eve or do we have to suit up and get down there?
It's all the way in Fort Gray.
You're in Bloodhaven? You have to get on the highway either way.
Fuck.
Did you hear me, Nightwing? Promise me you're getting on the highway right now.
All right. I promise. Nightwing out.
Okay, Nightwing, stop being such a slut. Look at that post.
Okay. You're confused. I get it. Holidays are typically my thing. Food, family, dressing up, and getting your picture taken. You would be right to expect more cheer from me based on my behavior in years past. Alfred used to say that when I moved in, I brought Christmas with me again. I've even been accused in the past of being too jolly for some. But I guess I'm just not feeling it this year. Things are different. It doesn't feel the same. The manor's gone and Alfred's gone. Scarecrow's most devoted are desperate to make a statement in his name, which explains
Donk.
why which explains why this baby is headed to Gotham. Someone stopped in at the B Mart just long enough to refuel and commit some light seasonal terrorism before hitting the holiday road.
Santa's got a semi. Huh? What the
Scream!
hell?
Pop! Nighty Nightwing!
Duck.
Merry Christmas to me. Now I have to deal with the tanker truck full of fear toxin. You can't just pour this stuff down the sink. I need to get a chemical analysis before I do anything else. All my stuff in Bloodhaven is networked to Babs. If I tried anything, she'd know what I was doing, and I'm trying to work alone at the moment. What I need is a really old piece of equipment, something not connected to anything. I guess I did want to go home for Christmas. Wayne Manor, former site of the Batcave. And I got my wish, even if I have to be here alone. It's some sort of chemical centrifuge from way back when. It doesn't even have an internal CPU. It's like a rock tumbler with a calculator on it. But with a few D-cell batteries, it'll give me the chemical analysis I'm looking for without alerting any of my nosy family members. Okay, little guy, what do you got for me?
Sample 135266, highly toxic. Advanced composition contains manganese 11%, cobalt 22%.
If you don't mind the terrible noise, it'll eventually spit out what you need. So it's a new formulation. That's not surprising. Scarecrow's always trying to perfect this crap. Thankfully, I've been exposed to it since I was a kid. Hmm. Don't be mad at Bruce. It was a different time. Turns out being exposed to it so much as a kid does have one lasting effect. No matter how strong they make it, it wears off me pretty quickly after exposure.
Wham!
That better be a reindeer, I hear.
Tack.
I'm not stupid. I hid the truck pretty well, but it's possible someone followed me into Wayne Manor, which I can handle. Kids get in here from time to time. What I don't need is Scarecrow's goons finding out that there's a bat cave underneath here. But damn, it is beautiful here, even now.
Wham!
Ah! You're not Babs? One, I have been exposed to a ton of mind-altering chemicals tonight. Two, she's not supposed to be out here with her spine the way it is. And three, Babs won't wear that outfit anymore. I've asked.
Oh, get up, boy wonder.
Why did you jump me? You can't be here.
You have never successfully told me what to do in your life. Not once. I'm trying to show you something.
You are not Batgirl, and this is not a part of Wayne Manor. This is the old apartment in Titan's Tower. I know because I was here instead of Wayne Manor that night years ago.
Think I'll miss this one this year.
This place isn't around anymore. It got wiped out on account of being a T-shaped target with a lot of enemies.
And just enjoy the party.
But I'm not enjoying the party. Everyone else is.
Pay attention, dick. These are the Titans. Well, back when I was. Oh, that's yours. Sorry.
These are the Titans. Well, back when I was one, we all lived here. They're cyborg, and wow, look at Starfire. Holy ex-girlfriend, Batman.
Watch it.
He won't come out.
Come on, Corey. You're big and strong enough to pick him up. Why don't you?
Can someone else please come try and reason with him? Please, Dick. We are doing winter karaoke, and everyone left your favorite song for you. No one even tried to call? Batman, sure, he's an asshole, but not even Alfred? They don't care.
Oh, baby. Dick, you talked to Bruce a few days ago and things were fine. He's probably just busy.
It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and he's got a little kid around again.
Okay, I've seen enough. I don't know what that was all about, but I'd like to leave that party. I didn't even want to be there once, and I'm there again. No one should have to see themselves at that age. Ugh.
I disagree. You should. There are many things you have to see, Nightwing, for it is through me you can look into Christmases past and know the weight of regret.
So you are my guilt?
I am the spirit of the past. If it makes you feel guilt, so be it.
Jason Todd? What's he doing here? He never came to see me at Titan's Tower for Christmas either.
Or did he? Perhaps he realized that Christmas wasn't the same without you, or at least that Alfred and Bruce must have felt empty without you around.
What what am I standing on?
Nothing. Wham! Oh, come on, Dick. Are you there or not? Huh, what was that? No weird stuff. I know Dick's friends with demon girls now, but invisible shit is not cool.
Oof. Ow. Could have warned me, Babs. Wow. He really can't see us.
Nope, not at all.
I had no idea he came to see me that night.
He was waiting to see you at the windows before he found the courage to go up and knock. But you never came out of your room.
Because I was waiting for Bruce to call. God, I really ruined that night. I get it. Can we leave, Babs?
You
Or,
skipped a panel, bud.
huh?
And why didn't Bruce call, Dick?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Because he was worried sick about Jason.
Okay, I get it. Can we leave, Babs, or whoever you are? Babs? Okay. We can assume a few things at this point. I've been exposed to the fear toxin. That's a certainty. It's affecting my mind. However, you know what they say. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you.
There he is. I want a bat for Christmas. If we get one, then we can try and collect them all.
Up on the rooftop.
Click, click, click.
Holy fuck. Another Batgirl. You scared the hell out of me, Steph. What are you doing here? Is this the fear gas? I'm pretty sure this is the fear gas. Come on. Talk about something only the real Stephanie Brown would care about. Breakfast food opinions. Or, yeah, breakfast food opinions. Those ugly shoes Tim wears to fancy events.
Back down the chimney.
With sad Saint Dick. Whoa, ah! Oof.
Oh, come on. It couldn't hurt that bad. All that cushion you've got back there, talking about your ass.
That's not the first time I've fallen to my near death tonight. Now what are we doing here?
Visiting.
Oh no, we can't be here. Not now. Bruce Wayne's brownstone. Now.
Now Bruce is in the other room on the phone, so I guess even if he wanted to start Secret Santa without Dick, we couldn't.
Dick was my match, but I couldn't find anything for him.
That's okay, Cass. We'll think of something. Maybe there's something around the house we could wrap up for him.
We're
We're
not
not.
start.
No, I'm Babs, buddy.
Sorry, I
Come on.
forgot.
We're not start Secret Santa without anyone. We're already missing enough friends this year without letting people just opt out.
You think Bruce is gonna go out and drag him back by the ear?
No, Steph, I think.
Barbara,
Ooh,
could you please come in here for a moment?
maybe I spoke too soon.
Why are you showing me this? I get the point you're trying to make. If I don't go to Christmas at the Brownstone, I'll just ruin it this year, just like I ruined it back when I was an overly emotional teenage titan.
Yes, exactly. Look, even if I'm not making any good points, consider this. The fact that I'm able to manifest as such a robust hallucination means the concentration of fear gas you're dealing with is, like, massive. You really should not have gone in alone, Ditz Grayson.
Okay, I don't need the commentary, Stephanie. I just need to get out of here. Come on. Anyway, like I said, no matter how strong they try to make it, it wears off me pretty quickly.
He's up!
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. It's still not exactly breathable, though. Do I have a backup ventilator in this mask? Yes.
Crack, crack.
Does deploying it in a hurry run the risk of hitting the wrong button on my mask and accidentally calling Babs who I am avoiding? It does. So I gotta get out of here.
Pap.
These guys are desperate to make a new name for themselves tonight, in the absence of Scarecrow as a leader. The Christmas Creeps, the Ginger Dead Men,
Ooh.
the You'll Be Sorry crew. What am I doing? Helping them with their marketing? Steph was right. I shouldn't have gone in alone. Wait, what am I saying? That wasn't really Steph, right? It was just a ghost. No, not a ghost. Spirit! Oh, geez, I give up. I have no idea what's real or not. Babs was right. She's right.
My brother, I have come to collect
Cass? What what are you trying to show me? Oh my God. What's happening?
nothing yet. Where I am from, you fought them tonight, Nightwing, all along. With the Scarecrow locked in the tower, they needed a leader, a symbol, a cause. You gave it to them. Make Gotham dread Christmas every year. One of the few nights when Gotham sleeps in heavenly peace, they wanted to shatter it in fear. Next year they returned, and the next. It only took a few Christmas nights like that before we stopped celebrating together. A Christmas was a night for war. No one felt like celebrating. Not even when Christmas was the night you died. We spent every Christmas night after that defending the city, seeking revenge for you.
N no. Spirit, Cass, whoever you are, I can't die tonight. I won't. But I can't let Scarecrow's devotees keep the city in fear. My family, our family. We've lost too many already. I need to be with them. But I have a duty. We have to have tonight to be together, Spirit. Cass?
Crack! Ah!
I know that sound, but I don't trust my senses anymore. Fear talks and hallucinations can do a lot of things, but they don't kick butts and leave notes. That's more of a Cassandra Cain move. Hey, don't talk like that. It's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna get out of this dump to try and get some time with my family. But thanks for nothing. Oh, sorry. Thanks for, nothing. From here, I'll leave it up to the people who can put these goons away with Scarecrow. Merry Christmas. You guys get to be with your kin, too. I've spent all year taking care of people in my city. Money is good, but you don't need money to help people. All you need is time. So, what better gift for the people I love more than anything in the world? My time. This time of night, everyone in the neighborhood is asleep with visions of sugar plums in their heads, so I can get away with using the front door in costume.
Did you not hear my knock? I knocked on my
No,
thing.
I
Oh.
didn't, sorry. Okay. Hey, it's Calendar Man. I've got Nightwing captive out here.
Nice try, Nightwing. Yeah, don't don't try and play it off like you're always on your way out here. We had advance notice of your change of heart.
What?
Cass insisted she go out and pick you up a last minute secret Santa gift. And then radioed that you'd been out without your ventilator and she was gonna clean up the mess as your present.
Cass, it was you. Merry Christmas. It's one of the best gifts I've ever gotten.
Better than another pair of headphones?
The house doesn't smell like Alfred's cooking. For a moment, it really throws me. So, where's that ham I was promised? So, we make new traditions. Someday, when I see him again, I'll tell him all about them. The end.
I mean, when they say hams, they should have been like, "You brought it, buddy," when they smacked him on the butt.
So there you go, folks. That we didn't really know what we were gonna do with that, but we
We
wanted
had
to.
fun.
We did have fun. We
So
did have fun.
if you guys enjoyed it, let us know. Maybe we'll do more in the future. Fantastic Four time because we already discussed last week what it was going to be. So we all good on that. If you're ready for that.
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten them out,
Yeah,
but
I know. I didn't grab mine out either, but they're all kind of just up in a boot, so I can just grab whatever. But four of your coolest toys doesn't have to be, all of them because I have too damn many just to pick four, but I'm gonna try to figure it out whenever I'm deciding.
let me see if I can grab one real quick. I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
All right. So I guess I'll just talk while he's away. I know I'm gonna for sure go with my Super 7. We have a link for that too. Or a code or whatever for Super 7 if you guys want to buy one of your own. I'm gonna go with some of that. I might show off my Haya King Ghidorah. And then I have a virtual on figure, so I'm probably gonna go with that. Ooh, and I'll go with my steam powered Godzilla. Those are gonna be my four. So when he gets back and shows off some of his, the blurry screen with him is kind of funny to me in the background. But yeah, because I mean, I got too much crap. One of these days, I'm gonna try to do a whole video where it's just showing off all this stuff. But he's back and handsome. What you got?
Okay, so I couldn't find everything that I want. I think I got them down in storage, but uh, one that I can show is one that Casey got me. It's this pretty cool. I kept it in the package because I like the package, but this cool
Nice.
Voltron figure, and that always sits atop a little Voltron shrine that I've got. Um, I've also got. It's one of my favorite Thor figures because it's one of my favorite costume designs of his, and the articulation's really good, and he comes with a couple of weapons. Um, I've also got a Hawkman that comes with a bunch of weapons, and like his wings open real big and moves in multiple ways, so I think that's pretty cool too. Um,
Now with that Hawkman, is that kind of a hassle as far as like, displaying it? Because I'm gonna show my King Ghidorah, and that's it's so cool, but it's such a fucking hassle because it's so massive.
it's not too bad. The balance is okay with it to where he
Okay.
stands. It's fine. And then you can see the box right here, but Casey also got me this pretty awesome Lion-O figure. And I like that one too. I just also really like that box it's in, so he's in the box right now.
Dude, Super Set, like I've saved all of my big Super 7 boxes because they all look so cool. But I
Hmm.
of course ripped them out. But
Oh, real quick before you get into yours, honorable mention. You can see him right here, but it's a giant Ike figure from
okay.
Fire Emblem, and that one is
You
just like the coolest statue ever.
his pose like you can kind of like it's far away, but like that pose you can automatically tell it's Ike.
Yeah, he's about to throw his sword up in the air in Smash
Yeah.
Bros.
Alrighty, so the first one I'll show it's up here. So this is Raiden from Virtual On. I love that game growing up, and I remember seeing this in the back of I think it was Toy Fair magazines or Wizard magazines would have like Japanese toys specifically in the very back page, and we would look at those and I'd be like, oh, Virtual On toys, this is the coolest. And then also that's how I found out about Super Saiyans were a thing because they had Super Saiyans. Like, what's the with the blonde hair on Goku? And it would be like, but it wouldn't even say Super Saiyan. It would be like SSJ, I think, because that's like the Japanese way of SSJ. And I'm like, what's SSJ? And then they get to Namek and they kept saying stuff about Super Saiyans, and we're like, oh, it's a Super Saiyan, you know. But yeah, so this is really awesome. I always wanted one, and then Jake, who didn't even know I always wanted one, got it for me. So that was pretty sweet. And then next up, this is the lighting and moving steaming Godzilla. I did a YouTube with that. I'll see if I can get it to if it wants to light up now. Might not because I haven't messed with it in a minute. Oh man, performance issues, you know?
He's nervous.
Yeah. See if I can figure this out. Oh, that's why. Come on.
He's kind of in front of the mic. Nice.
It's big fucker off. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the other two.
Sure. The problem for me is that I have a lot of cool figures, but just not enough space to display them all. I really just need like a full room for just that, but I'm sure everybody can, you know, uh, everyone has a similar experience.
All right, so the next one, I've done an unboxing of this guy, but it's my, I think it's like, don't remember the degree, but they had the degree. It's the Meltdown Godzilla. It's right when he's dying at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
I
that
love
is
the,
a crazy figure.
yeah, I think it looks so cool. I love it. I love a lot of Super 7 stuff. So, yeah. And then the last one, it is my Haya King Ghidorah. Look at this big old thing. Like,
Gigantic.
comparing it to the Godzilla. And when I first got it, and like now I kind of hesitated wanting to grab this one just because the the first couple days of me having it, I'd have it set, and it came with these things to keep it in place, and it just fucking pushed it off, and it ended up on my
Uh,
ground about 3 times. But I have to have it on the top shelf because it's so big, and so yeah, I'm like, but it's just too dang cool.
I agree.
But
Pretty dope.
yeah, one of these days I wanna, and I was mentioning this too, but I want to do a video where we go through all of our shit to kind of, that'll just be a YouTube thing though, not a podcast thing.
Yeah. No, I'd love that. I think because I definitely don't know all of your Godzilla figures either, so that would be something for me too.
I mean, at this point, it's probably get where I'll be like, oh shit, forgot I had that thing.
Right. All right. Well, guys, that's pretty much the end of the episode. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you liked our comic narration and hope you guys have a great Christmas, happy holidays, all that jazz.
Yeah, let us know some of your favorite collectibles that you got too,
Hmm.
because I know odds are if you're listening to this, you do collect something.
Yeah.
That
Everyone collects something. Every nerd's got a thing.
I saw a thing online. It was pretty funny. This girl, she was like, men don't have hobbies. They just do things that they try to impress girls with. Like that guy that's painting the Warhammer thing, the little slut.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, guys. Well, again, happy holidays. We'll be back next week, and we'd love to stay in chat, but we've got some holidays to celebrate the next 2 weeks, so we'll catch you next time. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/Two Worlds Podcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, and if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.